Hi everyone, a very warm welcome. Hope all of you are doing well. Today in this session, we'll be talking about recently concluded ASEAN Summit. Now, when we talk about the ASEAN Summit, we all know the chairmanship was right now with Cambodia. They were the hosts, of this summit. This summit was a very important one because leaders from countries like India, China, USA, all were present apart from many other countries, and of course the ASEAN members as well. Right, so let's go and learn more details about this summit because this is definitely worth coming in our exam just 1 month before this summit has taken place. We all know, हमने previous year papers देखे हैं कि एक महीना पहले 2 महीना पहले definitely there can be questions that you can expect in your exam, right? So चलिए देखते हैं क्या क्या चीजें हैं यहाँ पे जो हमें कवर करनी चाहिए. Let's go, let's find out, right? तो चलिए here we go. The first thing that you need to know is the full form of ASEAN, of course, Association of Southeast Asian Nations. This summit, the venue, you can see here, Cambodia is the venue, right? इसके साथ ही the date was between November 10 to 13, तो आप ये भी देख सकते हैं. Now, if we talk about ASEAN, right, the Association of Southeast Asian Nations, अब यहाँ पे देख लीजिए दोस्तों, फुल फॉर्म लिखा हुआ है. अगर किसी को नहीं पता, फटाफट से प्लीज ये पहले लिख लीजिएगा. They all gathered under the chairmanship of Cambodia. The Cambodia chairman था, ये भी it's very important. I do keep a note of that as well. This was chaired by whom? So this can definitely be asked. So please write the name: Samdech, Akka, Moha, Sena, Padei, Techo, Hun. आपको लग रहा होगा सर इतना बड़ा नाम, सर ये कितने लोग थे? ठीक है, तो रिमेंबर कपल ऑफ नेम्स एंड दैट्स अबाउट इट. सामदेच, अक्का याद रख लो और हुन सेन याद रख लो. एज द चेयर ऑफ आसियान इन 2022, कंबोडिया इज कमिटेड टू लीडिंग. द थीम क्या है? व्हाट इज द थीम? वी ऑल नो द इंपॉर्टेंस ऑफ थीम, फ्रीक्वेंटली आस्क्ड. दिस टॉपिक इज आसियान ACT, दैट इज एड्रेसिंग चैलेंजेस टुगेदर. एड्रेसिंग चैलेंजेस टुगेदर, ACT, दैट इज द थीम. कितना आसान है ACT, याद रखना, एब्रिविएशन है ना. Addressing challenges together. The leaders from, like we discussed initially, US, China, India, Ukraine, South Korea, Japan, they were also present to meet the leaders of ASEAN, right? Where in you can see here Cambodia. ठीक है, चलिए अब कंबोडिया में आगे बढ़ते हैं. As ASEAN marks, ये देख सकते हो आप, its 55th anniversary in the year 2022, the leaders took stock of ASEAN's achievements and chart the way forward in efforts to strengthen regional cooperation. अभी हमें पता है म्यांमार में मिलिट्री coup हुआ, ये भी एक टॉक ऑफ द टाउन था, बहुत सारे इसके ऊपर भी चर्चा हुई, और रीजनल स्टेबिलिटी हासिल करना, दैट इज द प्राइम ऑब्जेक्टिव, राइट? सो जगदीप धनखड़, द वाइस प्रेसिडेंट ऑफ इंडिया, met with the leaders of the group ASEAN. Dhankar remarked India and ASEAN shared the common vision of ensuring peace, prosperity, and regional stability in the, of course, region, right? Regional stability is the prime focus of both India as well as ASEAN. Now, when we talk about this summit, Ukraine's foreign minister, you can see here, Dmytro Kuleba, urged the Southeast Asian nations to take all necessary precautions to ensure that Russia did not play hunger games in regard to shipments of Ukrainian grain to the international market. कि यूक्रेन से जो ग्रेन लिए उसको सपोर्ट, कुल मिलाकर you should not support Russia in its endeavors. Yoon Suk Yeol, the president of South Korea, expressed the desire for a mechanism for three-way relations with China and Japan to be activated as soon as possible. उसके साथ ही, if we talk about the static details about ASEAN, the ASEAN, you can see, ये अगर मोटो हम देखें तो इसका है वन विजन, वन आइडेंटिटी, वन कम्युनिटी. वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट दिस इज द मोटो, ऑफ कोर्स कैन बी आस्क्ड. 8th August is served or observed as ASEAN Day. The secretariat right now, till the capital changes, right now it is there in Jakarta, Indonesia. आपको पता ही है नुसांतरा नया कैपिटल है जी, बनने वाला है इंडोनेशिया का, because Jakarta is singing. Do keep this in mind as well. Secretary General Lim Jok Hoi of ASEAN, very important. All these easily, you can see more than 5 questions can be asked from this news, of course. Current chairmanship, ये देख सकते हो ASEAN की, Indonesia. Chairmanship of ASEAN rotates annually अब ये भी आप देख लीजिए, एनुअली रोटेट होती रहती है बेस्ड ऑन द अल्फाबेटिकल ऑर्डर, राइट। तो ये आप याद रखिएगा। अब मेंबर नेशंस यहाँ पे आप देख सकते हैं, अभी जैसे कंबोडिया के पास थी, फिर वहां से जाएगी ऑफ कोर्स जैसे इंडोनेशिया के पास, तो अब इसी तरह से कीप ऑन मूविंग, राइट, अल्फाबेटिकली ये मूव होते रहते हैं। तो ये है जी आपके साथ, देख सकते हो आप, ठीक है, इंडोनेशिया, मलेशिया, फिलीपींस, सिंगापुर, थाईलैंड, ब्रूने, वियतनाम, लाओस, म्यांमार एंड कंबोडिया, दीज आर द मेंबर नेशंस। इंडिया और एशियन आसियान की बात अगर हम करें तो इंडिया's relationship with ASEAN is a key pillar for our foreign policy, and of course it is the foundation of the Act East policy as well. हम ईस्ट की तरफ फोकस करना हमारा बहुत ज्यादा जरूरी है, बहुत सारे नेशंस है वहां पे, we can't ignore them, right? India has a separate mission to ASEAN and the EAS, that is, ये देख सकते हो आप, in Jakarta। तो यहाँ पे हमारी अलग से डायलॉग पॉलिसी चलती है, डायलॉग्स चलते हैं, हम डिस्कशंस करते हैं, एंड देयर इज अ टीम व्हिच इज डायरेक्टेड टू कीप द इंटरेस्ट्स ऑफ द ईस्ट साउथ ईस्ट नेशंस in line with India's vision, of course. ASEAN is India's fourth largest trading partner, and India has signed a free trade agreement in goods in 2009 and free trade agreement in services and investments in 2014 with ASEAN members. So definitely India has great relations with ASEAN members. India has a comprehensive economic cooperation agreement with various countries of ASEAN, not all, but various, which has resulted in rise in investments. You can see a concessional trade, which is beneficial for all the countries of ASEAN as well, whosoever we are trading with. India's main trading ties are that with Indonesia, जहाँ से हम बहुत सारा palm oil या मलेशिया यहाँ से लेते रहते हैं, सिंगापुर, मलेशिया, वियतनाम, थाईलैंड, all these places are major trading partners. India has been undertaking several connectivity projects like India, Myanmar, Thailand trilateral highway and the Kaladan multimodal project. Joint naval and military exercises are also conducted by India and most ASEAN countries. The maiden ASEAN-India maritime exercise will be held in the year 2023. This is a super duper important question. Super important, yeah, right? बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, 7-star न्यूज दिस इज, श्योरली आपके एग्जाम में आने लायक है। इसके साथ ही बिकॉज ऑफ द रिलेशंस ऑफ इंडिया एंड आसियान कंट्रीज, year 2022 has been declared as the ASEAN India Friendship Year. Again, that's the reason this can be asked in your exam. Very important, 7-star, already said, leaked question है, एक एग्जाम में तो expect करो ही, this will definitely be there, right? Now, lots of things we shared about ASEAN. Similarly, there are lots of other things which we are sharing with you guys in the last CLAT to CLAT series. I hope all of you are attending all the sessions regularly. Here is the detailed timings of all the future sessions in this series. So you can see here 5th December KD sir is there, 6th December ma'am, 7th Abhimanyu sir, right, 8th ko bhi hai, 9th ko bhi hai. So regular sessions there are in our last lab series. Apart from this, guys, make sure you follow us on all our social media handles. The details are there in the description. वीडियो अच्छा लगा तो फटाफट से लाइक का बटन जरूर दबाइएगा और इसी के साथ चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करना मत भूलिए। थैंक यू सो मच गाइस, वील मीट अगेन इन द नेक्स्ट सेशन। तब तक के लिए आप लोग रखिए अपना ध्यान and make sure you do research on ASEAN and keep in mind all the things that we have discussed today. Bye bye, thank you so much, sayonara.